First at 6 o'clock, breaking news. Connecticut now dealing with 2 EEE deaths.
But in Connecticut, we haven't seen anything like this since 1996.
News of the second death from EEE came late this afternoon. Good evening and thanks for joining us on this Tuesday. I'm Dennis House.
And I'm Denise DeCenzo. The second person who died was from Old Lyme. This death coming just days after a woman from East Lyme lost her life. We have team coverage of the growing concerns over the EEE virus. Channel 3's Susan Rapp is at the Capitol, where the governor and state agencies are taking action.
And Channel 3's Matthew Campbell is in South Windsor now, where mosquitoes just tested positive for EEE. We'll begin tonight with Susan.
Go ahead.
Now that we have seen 2 people die from EEE virus, there is heightened concern and awareness. And in fact, the governor announced just moments ago that he is planning to work with state agencies to make sure people understand exactly what's going on. We are seeing an increase in activity among infected mosquitoes in the Northeast, and it's important for people to know how to limit exposure. 2 people in Connecticut have now died from the deadly EEE virus. And this is causing heightened concern and the need for protection.
Using repellent, covering bare skin, and to be decreasing the amount of time that we are outside, starting from an hour before dusk and between dusk and dawn.
Patricia Shaw, a 77-year-old woman from East Lyme, was the first person to die in Connecticut this week. And now another older person has also died. These are the first deaths in Connecticut from EEE since 2013. But the governor says this is not a health crisis.
No need to panic. I think you see from the folks standing here with me that when it comes to the testing, when it comes to the information out there.
The Northeast is seeing an increase in activity, and state health officials believe infected birds are coming from Florida. Most of the infected mosquitoes are in the southeastern part of the state, but we are also seeing other areas. Weather could be a factor. We had one of the hottest summers, and that seems to be ideal conditions. But the summer is over, and as soon as we get a good frost, these mosquitoes will die.
However, we do have some very good news. As we've been monitoring our mosquito populations, we're seeing that the number of mosquitoes are declining very rapidly.
So the hope is that in the next 2 weeks, if temperatures drop below 32 degrees, many of these mosquitoes will die. Also, the State Department of Transportation is going to put signs out on the highways directing people to a website where they can get information about what to wear and when not to be out and limit exposure. So far, again, most of the infected mosquitoes have been in the southeastern part of the state, but we have seen some as far north as Hartford County.